Okay, everybody get ready to draw a Smokey Bear. I'm going to show you how. So watch closely. I'm going to start close to the top of my page, but not at the very, very top, because I want to leave enough room to be able to draw Smokey's hat. So start a little bit from the top of your page, and you're going to make a wide U kind of line. A wide U, like that. Next, you're going to make a straight line that starts out wider than the U, that goes across the top of that U. This is going to be where his face is, his head, and this is going to be his hat. The next thing we need is a little curved line that comes around and stops right here, and another tiny little curved line that stops right here. You're going to stop it about even with the lines that made the U. Next, we're going to make a straight line that goes up, and another straight line that goes up on the other side. Those are going to be the sides of his hat. And then we'll make a slanted line that goes up from there, and another line that goes straight up from there, that slants up from there. We're not going to connect them until right now. We're going to connect them with a straight line that goes across. After that, we'll make a line that connects from here, see where my marker is, all the way to across to the other side, and then another line that goes across here. That makes the band that Smokey has on his hat that goes across there, and we're going to write his name. It says Smokey, S-M-O-K-E-Y, right across his hat. If you can't fit Smokey all the way across his hat, that's okay. Since this is just your practice drawing, your sketch, it's okay if you can't fit it on there. Then we're going to make two curved lines at the top of his hat. That's where his hat kind of bends. Then we're going to draw Smokey's little ears. Since he is a bear, he has little round ears right next to the side of his head and connected to the bottom of his hat. We're going to draw a little C on this side, and on the other side it'll be a backward C. All right, now we've got his head, so now we need his face. So we're going to draw his eyes first. We're going to make two ovals for his eyes right underneath his hat. Two sideways ovals, one going here and one here. And then you'll shade in a circle in the middle of those ovals. Mine looks a little weird because of me using a marker, but yours should look better since you're using a pencil. Then I'm going to draw a big oval in the middle of his face, and it's going to look really weird at first, but you'll see why I'm doing this in just a minute. So we're going to start it right between his eyes, and then we make this oval come down almost to the bottom of his face, which makes it look like he's screaming or something, but he's not. Then this is going to be the muzzle or his snout that's in the middle of his face. Then I'm going to draw his nose, a little oval near the top of that shape, and then a straight line that goes down, and then a slanted line that goes to the left, and a slanted line that goes to the right. And there's his mouth. Now my Smokey looks a little angry or serious, but if you want your Smokey to look all happier, you can make his mouth kind of curve up a little bit more, and he'll look happier. Next, we're going to draw his body. His body is pretty big, and you can't really see his neck. Remember, he's a big bear, so we're going to make a curved line that starts right here and comes down kind of wide, about as wide as his hat. And then we're going to make another curved line that starts over on this side. And try to make it even as you can, and not too skinny and not too wide. It's going to be sort of like a giant letter U that's upside down. And then we're going to make a line across here, which is where his pants will start. And later we're going to come back and make his arms. But right now we're going to make his pants, so it's going to be a big rectangle that's connected to his body. Just go all the way across the bottom. And then, to make his pants, we're going to start a line right in the middle of this. So I'm making a little dot right there, right in the middle. And then I go straight up. But don't go all the way to the top. Stop right about there. So you want to stop that line. And then you make a V at the top of that line. Kind of looks like a long Y. And then we're going to make a line going all the way across the bottom to make two rectangles. This is where his pants are folded up. Then we're going to make his feet. His feet are going to be like two ovals. Two oval shapes. We're almost done with Smokey. Next, I'm going to draw this arm. This arm is just going to be straight down to his side. But if you want to make his arms doing something else, like maybe he's waving at us, or maybe he's got his hand up in the air, or he has his hand next to his face like he's saluting, like in the picture that we all have, you can do that if you want. But I'm just going to draw his arm out to the side, so I'm going to make a line come out a little bit, not too far away. Just down and curve, make it follow the same kind of line that we made here for his body. Curve down, and his hand is going to be down here next to his leg. And I'm just going to draw two fingers because that's all I can see. And then his other arm, I'm going to make his other arm come out away from his body, because in this hand he's going to be holding his shovel. So I'm making one line coming from his shoulder, go out and go down a little bit, and another line that comes out. We don't want his arms too skinny because he's a big bear and he's big and strong. Then we're going to draw the two lines to make his shovel, and then we're going to go back and make his fingers in just a minute. So we're going to make a straight line that goes down, and it goes all the way down to the ground. It's very long. And then another line that's right next to it, and they're close together. And then there's kind of a little curve at the bottom that connects them. And then I'm going to draw a triangle shape up above this. This is the shovel. It's kind of like a round triangle. Kind of looks like a candy corn almost. Now the way I'm going to make it look like his fingers are around the shovel is I'm going to make 1, 2, 3 bumps. That makes it look like his hand is wrapped around that shovel. And then a curve right here. And there's his hand. We need his belt, so we're going to draw a line above the top of his pants, going all the way across his waist. And then we're going to make his belt buckle. it's a little rectangle inside here. And right across his belt buckle, it says Smokey. I know I'm not going to be able to write this with my marker, so I'm going to put that down and I'm going to use my pencil because that's smaller and skinnier. S-M-O-K-E-Y. And if you can't fit it on there, it's okay. You just try the best you can, and if it doesn't fit, it's all right. This is just your sketch. This is your practice paper. Then we're going to make his belt loops. 2 little lines here and 2 little lines here. That holds his belt up. And we'll put the pockets on his jeans. So there's going to be a curved line right there at the corner of that rectangle. And another curved line on this side. That makes the pockets of his pants. We are almost finished. The last thing we want to do is we want to make Smokey look furry because he is a bear. So we're going to make him have little lines that show that he's furry. He has a fur texture. So I'm just going to draw some little lines everywhere that he has fur, which is on his face and on his arms and on his legs, not his legs, on his body, his face, his feet. And I'm going to show you how to make those lines on his chest so it looks like he has muscles in his chest. So I'm just going to put lines. I'm going to put fur all over his body. Remember, you can't see his belly button because he's a bear and he's covered up with fur. So don't draw a belly button on him. And don't draw circles on his chest because he doesn't have those things. Here's all the lines for his fur. And I can make some lines that are kind of closer together where his chest is, where his muscles in his chest are. And that makes like a shadow kind of, so we can see where the muscles are in his chest. And that's what those lines are. They show where he has muscles in his chest. Because he's a big bear and he's big and strong. And then his tummy also has some lines on it that are closer together. There we go. And my Smokey Bear is just about finished. So hopefully you guys followed along, and hopefully you guys got to draw your Smokey on your paper.